Yeah, I have to. I will leave the club at the end of the season. And the least thing I owe you is the truth. And that's the truth.
No. No!
Sorry.
So recently, there was an event that had me fall under severe depression, and that's Jürgen Klopp announcing that he's leaving Liverpool after managing the club for almost a decade. Genuinely, when I saw the news, it felt like my heart shattered into a million pieces, almost like it was a death in the family or something. A 56-year-old German man with the middle name of Norbert breaking my heart was not on my 2024 bingo card. Honestly, I think I would prefer my girlfriend leaving me over Klopp leaving Liverpool. No, I don't have a girlfriend, for those of you wondering. This was just a hypothetical situation. Okay, seriously though, Jürgen Klopp has announced a few days ago that he will be leaving Liverpool at the end of the 23-24 season, meaning that this is the last ever season where we will be seeing Klopp, the big man, the gaffer, my glorious king, coaching the Reds.
What did he say?
Let me paint a scene real quick on how I found this news out. So I woke up, checked my phone, saw that I had text to wake up to. For once, genuinely, my phone is drier than the Sahara Desert, I swear. But it wasn't any beautiful single woman that were texting me. Instead, it was my friends. Telling me that Klopp was leaving my beloved Liverpool. I then went on Twitter, saw the video of him announcing that he was gonna leave, and pretty much cried. Yeah. A lot of people that aren't Liverpool fans wouldn't really understand this, but it felt like Jürgen Klopp was the very meaning and essence of Liverpool Football Club as a person, as a human being. Like, his personality as a manager perfectly incorporates the club's values. It's hard for me to really explain what I mean, so I feel like only Liverpool fans would really get what I'm trying to say. But it's not even only that. Klopp is honestly the best Liverpool manager I've ever seen in my life, and debatably the best manager any Liverpool fan has ever seen. Now obviously, I and many other Liverpool fans weren't alive when Liverpool were dominating in the 70s and 80s, where we had the likes of Bill Shankly and Bob Paisley helping us win league titles and European Cups back in the day. So for me and many others, like I said, who have seen Liverpool not win anything significant in many years, to then see Klopp take over and winning us a Champions League as our very first trophy since his appointment is extremely meaningful and something all of us will cherish forever. He lived up to those words of turning doubters into believers.
We have to change from doubter to believer.
He didn't just win us the Champions League though, he literally won everything. He's won us a UEFA Super Cup, a FIFA Club World Cup, a Community Shield, an FA Cup, a Carabao Cup, and of course, the illustrious Premier League title that ended the 30-year title drought in stunning fashion, with his Liverpool side getting 99 points in the campaign. He also broke so many records on his way doing so, with one of them being securing 103 points out of 105 points. That's ridiculous, and no other manager is gonna do that again. And yes, I get it, he's only won one Premier League title with us, but don't forget in the 2 times that he lost to Man City in a heated title race, like getting us 97 points but only losing out by 1 point in the 18-19 season, and then also in the 21-22 campaign, where he got us 92 points and only lost by 1 point again. And then when you realize that Manchester City are looking incredibly guilty, allegedly, that they breached financial regulations over 115 times during that time period, and the fact that Pep Guardiola has the backing of an entire rich-ass nation of United Arab Emirates, the home of Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and a lot of oil, it's a miracle that Klopp can even compete with the budget he's got, which makes those second places a lot more commendable and respectable.
I can't compete! I just can't compete!
Also, Klopp is leading us to a quadruple this very season. We're in the Carabao Cup final as I'm recording this and got a pretty good chance of winning the Europa League. We're also looking like we're going to make a deep run in the FA Cup, and we're currently on top of the Premier League table, and our chances are looking decent at winning another Premier League. So stuff like this, genuinely turning us doubters to believers, and helping us win the whole lot and potentially more, is one of the many reasons why Jürgen Klopp will forever be cherished and remembered when he leaves. This also then brings me to my next point: why is Klopp leaving? I mean, literally last year, he said that he could do this for another 10 years, and 365 days later, he announces he's gonna leave Liverpool. Well, one of the reasons that he stated was that he's simply running out of energy. To be fair, I can't blame him when he has to coach somebody like Nunez, who scores absolute screamers and worldies, but also does this.
I'm really blessed, so that gives me energy. It's no problem.
To the back post for looking for Mo Salah. It should be finished.
What can I say to them? Running out of energy?
I'm losing years of my life watching Nunez play, so I couldn't even imagine the effect it has on Jürgen Klopp. In all seriousness though, Klopp saying that he could coach us for another 10 years was just a bunch of cap, and it seems like he said that on purpose to get the press off of him. In fact, last year in the 22-23 campaign, in the midst of us losing to the likes of Brentford 3-1, Brighton 3-0, Wolves 3-0, etc., Jürgen Klopp was genuinely thinking about leaving Liverpool, not because he wanted an easy way out and wanted something to end his pain. But because he knew the Liverpool board would never sack him due to everything they've achieved together, and Klopp felt like if he was at any other club, he would have rightfully been sacked for his performances. However, Jürgen Klopp's wife, Ulla, persuaded him to stay with the team, and this convinced Klopp to honor his extended contract and try to rebuild Liverpool 2.0 and go again challenging for the trophies. What he didn't mention is that when Klopp said he wanted to make a Liverpool 2.0, he meant that he just wanted to set the foundation for the next manager to take, making it more of a smooth transition. He never intended to be the man to lead the Liverpool 2.0 because he truthfully felt like he wasn't the right man for the job anymore, and also that he's just tired. Thing is, Klopp didn't think that his Liverpool 2.0 would be so good so quickly, and he was alluding to the fact that he thought he was going to stick around with Liverpool for another year or so. But after seeing that the fruits of his labor, in essence, are doing a great job, he felt like it was finally a good time for him to leave now.
I finally rest. Watch the sunrise on a grateful universe.
I honestly think that it's pretty honorable that Klopp, wanting to leave, still stayed and tried to make it as smooth of a transition as possible for the next manager. Unlike Sir Alex Ferguson, who left Manchester United after many years, but left the next manager, David Moyes, who wasn't that good anyways, with old, aging, and bad players. And honestly, I still believe that this poor transition affected United's trajectory so bad that they're still having to clean up the mess. No disrespect to Sir Alex Ferguson though, that's not my intention. I'm just saying that what Klopp is doing right now is extremely honorable compared to probably the greatest manager the Premier League has ever seen, Sir Alex Ferguson. That's all. But now that I am thinking of Manchester United, when Klopp revealed that he was gonna leave, Manchester United posted a rather suspiciously timed picture of them showing the sun, saying it's like a good day or something, or alluding to that fact. Now, it genuinely might not be anything, but if the United Twitter admin was taking the dig, it honestly just shows the state that they're at. I mean, they're literally 8th place in the Premier League, barely were able to be a 16th place League 2 side in Newport County in the FA Cup, and overall are just a complete mess. So United might be laughing right now at our pain, but just know that today, tomorrow, the day after that, the next month, the next year, and many years to come, we will all be laughing at Manchester United still. Anyway, sorry about that rant. Don't know where that came from. That must be my alter ego or some shit. But back to Klopp, why is he telling us that he's gonna leave the club right now? We're at the end of January. We're about to approach one of the most important parts of the season. So why now instead of waiting until like the end of the season? Kind of like what Sir Alex Ferguson did. And honestly, there's some good reasons for why Klopp did this now. First, it definitely had to cross Klopp's mind that if he told his players and the fans that he's gonna leave, it would definitely increase the support at each game, especially at Anfield, and the players will probably give their 110% each game to win as many trophies as possible, with us still having the possibility of winning 4 trophies at the time you're recording this. Virgil van Dijk even spoke about this, saying that Klopp leaving at the end of the season does give him and the team more motivation to send him off with a few more trophies under his belt, so that definitely plays a part. But also, he's giving Liverpool time to bring in a new manager, and if Liverpool starts their search without informing the fans of Klopp's intention to leave, some big news guy like Fabrizio Romano is gonna report this leak.
Brother,
Like honestly, I think it's better that Klopp came out and told us now than me finding out through some random leak on Twitter. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Because Liverpool honestly is one of the most secretive clubs in the league, and Klopp has already told the board his decision to leave since like November, and nobody got the scoop. But if Liverpool started out of nowhere to ask the camps of current managers about their availability, these camps might not have the same secrecy as Liverpool does. So someone is bound to get this information, and people like Fabrizio Romano are obviously going to take this opportunity and leak it. The game's the game, so I get it. But still, I think it's better to hear it straight from Klopp than some other random source. So honestly, in a way, Klopp might have had no choice but to tell the fans that he's gonna leave right now, just so that Liverpool can start their search of a new manager. Also, it's better that Liverpool start their manager search right now instead of like May, June, or July, because then it might already be a little too late and preseason might start or something like that. But speaking about the next Liverpool manager, who do I want to manage my beloved club? And who do I think is gonna be best at this job? The name that I see pop out the most, and honestly it makes the most sense, is Xabi Alonso. He's doing wonders for Bayer Leverkusen. I made a whole video on it detailing how exactly Xabi Alonso turned Leverkusen into a proper footballing side, but in summary, he took Leverkusen, a side that was down bad and battling relegation, to like a 6th place finish in the Bundesliga that very same season, and now in the 23-24 campaign, he's gotten them on top of the Bundesliga, and also they're still the only side unbeaten in Europe. Plus, Xabi Alonso is a Liverpool legend. Yes, he didn't stay at the club for as long as people thought, but he played a huge role for Liverpool in the years that he was with the club, especially in that amazing Liverpool comeback against AC Milan in the Champions League final back in 2005, scoring a goal in the final to make it 3-3 from 3-0 down. Xabi Alonso also mentioned a few years back that coaching Liverpool would be a dream, but he was still far too inexperienced at the time of that interview. And even now, when he was asked the same question at the press conference, he didn't outright say no, that he wouldn't want to take the job. So coaching Liverpool is something that I could definitely see Xabi Alonso doing. Yes, he might not have a whole resume of experience, and his tactics are definitely going to have to change if he were to coach Liverpool, because there's no way I can see Liverpool playing 5 in the back. But if anyone can figure it out, it would be Xabi Alonso. Also, Zidane literally took over Real Madrid with no managing experience, it got them to 3 back-to-back-to-back Champions League titles. So when you got aura, you feel me? Another name I'm seeing tossed around a lot is De Zerbi. I'm a fan of this move. I really wouldn't be opposed to it. He has Premier League managing experience with Bryant, and his players are willing to die for him on the pitch. That's the type of manager he is, kind of like Klopp. Plus, he's tactically sound and even has the cosign of Pep Guardiola, one of, if not the greatest manager in history. So this wouldn't be a bad idea. And both De Zerbi and Xabi Alonso are on Liverpool's candidates to be their next manager. How do I know that? Well, because Paul Joyce reported on that, and he's one of the most reliable reporters when it comes to Liverpool Football Club. So you can trust him. Now yes, I'm still hearing other names being thrown around, like Steven Gerrard, and although he's a Liverpool legend, please don't let this happen, FSG. Also, he just signed an extension with Al Ettifaq, so it's probably not happening. I've also seen Thomas Frank's name being mentioned, the manager of Brentford, and listen, he's a good manager, but I don't think this is like a big step in the right direction, regardless of whatever data and statistics back it. I'll be honest though, he just doesn't have that aura like the other managers do. Like imagine going from Jürgen Klopp to a Xabi Alonso, a De Zerbi, and then Thomas Frank. You felt the difference when I said that, right? The aura wasn't there, you feel me? But honestly now, I've came to terms with Klopp leaving, and I understand why he's doing so. Does it still make me extremely sad? Yeah, it does. But honestly, I understand it. Klopp just wants to be done right now. And it's not like he's leaving to another club that is giving him a higher paycheck or something. He genuinely just wants a break from football and said that he won't be taking any other managerial job for the following 24-25 campaign. So I understand where he's coming from. He's just tired. He also did say that he's never going to coach another English club again, and he'd rather starve and go broke than ever do that. And when he said that, it only increased my respect for him like 100 times more. Overall though, we still have a few big months left. So let's hope we can win a couple more trophies as a beautiful send-off for Klopp, especially the Premier League title, bro. I need that more than anything. And bro, I seriously need to make my way out there to England to watch a Liverpool game. Someone tell me how I can get tickets or something, bro. They're always sold out. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching my rather depressing video about Jürgen Klopp leaving. I know I don't really post rant-like videos like this, but for Klopp, I felt like I had to. I'm eventually also going to make a Jürgen Klopp video essay as well, but only after this season though, because I'm trying to see whether Jürgen Klopp can win any more trophies for us or not. But regardless, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to subscribe. Every new subscription equals one less tear coming out my eye to stop me from crying about Jürgen Klopp leaving, bro. So please help me stop crying and subscribe. Also, please be sure to follow my Twitter and Instagram. The links are in my YouTube description. And last but not least, if you want to learn more about why the AFCON group stages were so entertaining, you definitely want to check out this video right here. You won't regret it.